It has been a magnificent year for women in politics. As it stands, approximately 29% of the members of parliament in the House of Representatives are women. The numbers in the Senate are even more impressive, as they make up a record-breaking 38% of the upper house of parliament in Jamaica. This has been noted by the leader of government business, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith. Of course, during the swearing-in ceremony to mark the start of the new parliamentary year, she of course made mention of these giants and magnificent stalwarts that are a part of the upper house and the House of Representatives. According to Johnson-Smith, this is the largest percentage ever achieved in our history as women in parliament. 50% of the members of the opposition side of the Senate are also females. They include two newcomers in business development consultancy, Janice Allen, and communication specialist, Gabriella Morris. Two attorneys have also returned to the Senate, Donna Scott Motley and attorney at law, Sophia Fraser-Baines. Those on the government side, however, that shine the brightest. 4 of the 13 senators are females. They are Johnson-Smith, who is also the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, attorney at law Shireen Golden Campbell, the daughter of former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, who was present to see her take the oath of office in the Senate. There is also Dr. Sophia Longmore, who is returning as a senator, and Natalie Campbell Rodriguez, who failed in her bid to unseat Natalie Nita in North Central St. Catherine in that constituency during the September 3rd general elections. Prior to 2020, the Jamaican Parliament had a female Speaker of the House in Violet Nielsen, who served in previous administrations. The Jamaica Labour Party has created its own historical moments in 2020, with Dalrymple Filbert previously serving as a Speaker, with the Prime Minister appointing his wife Juliet Holness as the Deputy Speaker. It also marks the first time that both positions are being held by women. Newcomer to politics Rhoda Moore Crawford was successful in unseating former PNP Member of Parliament. Of course, she managed to take out Peter Bunting from his Central Manchester constituency. It was considered to be the largest upset on the September 3rd election night, when she beat Peter Bunting, who was a 3-term Member of Parliament in Central Manchester. And of course, he was looking forward to starting a 4th term. And of course, at that time, he considered himself to be the heir apparent in terms of becoming the next president of the People's National Party. However, Miss Crawford managed to dash all his dreams against a stone. Crawford, who is a teacher, has at least halted Bunting's career in representational politics, as he has since been appointed to the Senate and is also the spokesperson on national security, as well as the leader of opposition business. She was successful in unseating him, and she put up an extremely formidable challenge. The likes of former Director of Elections Danville Walker and former Custos Sally Porteous, who would have failed in unseating Peter Bunting. Crawford received all of 8,139 votes, while Mr. Bunting, in what political watchers have described as a major underperformance in a once dominant PNP constituency, only managed to get 6,989 votes. The Jamaica Labour Party have been targeting this Central Manchester seat for a very long time, and they deserve the largest round of applause for having reserved it for Crawford when the new parliament was sworn in September. There is also Miss Tamika Davis, who is a member of parliament, who managed to win quite comfortably in Western Hanover. The dominance of the Jamaica Labour Party women in 2020 was evident in how easily attorney at law Davis took the Western Hanover seat from 3-term Member of Parliament Ian Hales. The newcomer to politics got all of 6,028 votes to Mr. Hales' 4,999 votes. Hales has since blamed his loss on the divisiveness that exists within the People's National Party. On her part, Ms. Davis has promised the people of Hanover excellent leadership with integrity. There's also Miss Tova Hamilton, who is a member of Parliament for Northern Trelawney. Northern Trelawney was often considered by many to be quite a PNP fortress that no JLP member could take over. However, the Jamaica Labour Party's Tova Hamilton was extremely confident, and she would go on to defeat Victor Wright, who was seeking a second term as Member of Parliament. In the end, she did this quite easily. When the final votes were announced, Miss Hamilton, who served briefly as a senator in the last Parliament, defeated Victor Wright by more than 1,700 votes in Northern Trelawney. Northern Trelawney was quite shaken by this massive victory, and of course it went on to be a significant moment for the Jamaica Labour Party. Wright only won by 400 votes in 2016. Hamilton effectively ended the People's National Party's 31-year stronghold on the constituency with her stellar performance. Miss Crystal Lee, like her fellow Labourites Crawford, Hamilton and Davis, has singled out not just because they won their seats in the general election, but they are being placed on a pedestal because of the type of seats that they won. They either won a PNP stronghold or the type of candidate that they defeated, a huge member of the People's National Party. In the ranks of leadership, this has put to rest the myth that female candidates are generally placed in seats that they cannot win. Miss Lee managed to remove a Member of Parliament, Dr. Dayton Campbell, who was expected to retain his Northwest Senate seat from that constituency. Campbell, despite his many controversies, was regarded as a very hard-working Member of Parliament. However, Lee came and took that away from him. Lee's victory was decisive. She managed to get 7,821 votes to Campbell's 5,783 votes. Her victory marks the fourth occasion on which the Jamaica Labour Party was winning in Northwest Senan since the constituency was created in 1959. This shows the dominance of the Jamaica Labour Party women in 2020. And one should not forget that Pernell Charles, through his daughter, wreaked havoc on Dr. Fenton Ferguson by ensuring that he was defeated in his constituency. 2011, Charles' daughter, Dr. Patrice Charles Freeman, challenged Dr. Fenton Ferguson for the seat in St. Thomas, but was defeated. Intent on retaking the seat for the Jamaica Labour Party, another of Pernell Charles' daughter, Dr. Michelle Charles, went up against Ferguson in the September 3rd parliamentary elections. By this time, however, Ferguson, the self-described six-star general, was anticipating making it 7 wins in a row, but he was stopped in his tracks by Dr. Charles. Her father finally exacting revenge on Dr. Fenton Ferguson, who had beaten him 27 years ago. It was sheer joy for the Charles family, as Michelle's brother, Pernell Charles Jr., also retained the Southeast Clarendon seat, as he won months earlier by claiming victory in a by-election. The family has also created history as their victories marked the first time that a brother and sister pair was sitting together in Gordon House. It has been a fantastic year for the Jamaica Labour Party and a fantastic year for Jamaica Labour Party women and People's National Party women as well, as one should not doubt the formidable challenge that was carried out by Member of Parliament for Southeast Senan, Lisa Hanna, who went up against Mark Golding for the presidency of the People's National Party. She did well. It was just unfortunate that she managed to lose the presidency of the People's National Party by approximately 296 votes. But her time will come, and Lisa Hanna will again shine, and she will shine bright amongst all the women that sit in Parliament. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you agree with the matters that have been discussed in this session. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.